$9.90, 5 flex pay, go, go, go.
Well, you know, this is really crazy because, you know, Morganite's not a cheap stone, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, this comes out of Mozambique, and this is in the same as the beryl family,
I'm so excited.
right? So, you know, aqua, it's one of the, do you know one of the more rare colors that Mother Nature makes is pinks?
Right, indeed it
right?
is.
If you think
so
about
rare.
it, you can actually, I can think on one hand of the actual natural pinks that I work with. Morganite is all of them, including even the pink opals. Morganite would probably be the most expensive, the most prized as far as a semi-precious gem grade stone.
Sure.
Yeah, is Morganite.
Okay, 2 quick things. Guys, we do see you. Please bear with us. We are overwhelmed with the response already. Last thing I'll say, because this will be a complete sellout. It's 18¼ inches with the 2 3/4 inch extender. So you got, you know, nearly 21 or so inches there. There are some stud earrings to go back. I'll give you one shot of the stud earrings. The stud earrings are on 5 flex pay of $10, set in beautiful sterling silver. They're only $54.90. They look stunning with this. We've waited the entire show. Thank you for your orders. Close now to 700 people placing orders. So since it's selling by itself, let's go to New York and say hi to Patricia.
Hey,
Patricia, welcome. Say hi to Jay.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you, Patricia?
I like you already. I like you already. I can tell.
Hello.
I can tell you got a good spirit.
Well, you should like me because you have made me spend so much money this weekend that I did not plan on spending.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I hopefully you didn't go too crazy or anything, right? So I don't mean to do that, but I really don't. But yeah.
No, but what happened is my TV was on when I woke up yesterday morning, about 10 to 8, and I'm a Pisces. And all I saw was an aquamarine necklace.
See, I couldn't have timed that one better. I couldn't have timed that one better.
So I just grabbed my phone, I dialed in, and just ordered it. I checked it later online to see what I purchased, but it's hard to buy aquamarine and to find it.
And you know,
Are you there?
Right, and to find it in that size and that quality is, like I said,
right.
I've been doing it for 42 years, and that's the only aquamarine rough I've ever run into where I actually could do big calves, big things.
I watched your video, but guess what? I went out today, and I had my TV program for 6 p.m. this evening. When I came in, you were on.
Oh.
So then I purchased an amber necklace.
You should come with a warning, Jay.
Wait. But then, after that, I purchased a green aventurine. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, green aventurine. It's beautiful.
It was, and it had the earrings to match.
Yeah, we threw those in because they are a perfect match.
So I purchased that. Then, while I was holding to talk to you, you had another aquamarine piece of heart pendant.
Yeah.
I purchased that.
Well, you got amazing deals. I mean, I hope you didn't go too crazy, but none of those are bad. They're all really good deals.
No, but the thing of it is, I never watched your show before.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're first-time buyer?
And
oh my gosh. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's like eating some potato chips. Once you start, you can't stop.
I got to tell you, you know, Patricia, do me a favor. I'll be back into July. Give me a buzz when you get. I'd really, since you're a first-time buyer, I'd love to. And you can be honest with us. I mean, just tell me what you think, what you feel. You know, I mean, you don't need to. If you don't like it, you can say that. But if you like it, I always like to get your feedback, especially if you're brand new. Well, thanks, Patricia.
We are over the moon that you have fallen in love with beautiful pink Morganite and turquoise like we have. You know, let me just say this, because this is about to go. It's arguably the biggest deal of the entire day.
It really is. And then, you know, we gave you an unbelievable deal. And this comes out of, this rough stock for the Morganite comes out of Mozambique. And, you know, like this, and here again, okay, This is a real deal, right? This is not treated, it's not color enhanced.
No.
The majority of this material that you see has some kind of enhancement process done to it. And that's what I love about it. And this is the real deal. We cut it right strictly from the rough, right from the rough. And there, you know, we got a nice amount of this, but there's not like it's not like we got a container of this, all right? We got a few tons is what we got on this. And so we're kind of limited. Of course, we have good context there. We're working on more material, but you know, you never know. I've got a little bit still left, but I will try to do some, I'll be doing some bigger earrings, maybe some studs and stuff. So if you buy this, just be assured that in the, you know, either toward the end of this year, December, or the beginning of next year, we'll have some other things that will match back to it.
We're being told that we have now fewer than 300 total before they're sold out, and of the earring, fewer than 100 now. We built the show around it because this is Jay's finale item until the end of July. We wanted to make sure it was something special, something spectacular, something rare, something unique, and something beloved. Dare I say, if you only buy one thing in the entire show, it really should be this. It's pretty beyond words. It is soft in its color, that blush, that rosé, that pink champagne, the turquoise that marries in with it so well, just adds to the pizzazz. It's $99 for something that I mean, I've never done anything like this with Jay. They're giving us 3 minutes before it's completely gone. The earrings to boot. These are stunning studs in that same high-end Morganite. And Morganite, there is a love affair, there's no doubt. So let's go to another phone call. It's Jeanette in Illinois. Jeanette, say hi. You're on the air with Jay King.
Hi, Jay.
How you doing, Jeanette? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. I purchased your amber necklace a little while ago.
Okay, yeah, I love that. Really simple, and it's the way to wear amber. Big and just really simple. It's something that you'll wear a lot.
What size are those beads on the
I think the biggest, okay, I believe the biggest on that was 16 millimeters.
I think you're right.
It's 16 millimeters, and it graduates up to, I don't want to misspeak, but I think 6 to 8 or 6 to 6 to 6. I can't remember what. But it graduates up, and then it's ombre. But you have the darker, the cherry material up to the golden material, and then it goes into the really light, like the sunshine material, not butterscotch, but more like a yellow amber. So it ombres up, but it's got a really nice presence to it.
That's going to be my first amber. I haven't purchased any amber before, and
you can't go wrong.
Try some. I purchased the petrified necklace too before that. So are they similar in size?
They're similar in size. Of course, petrified wood, you know, has substance to it as far as that. But you know what I love with the petrified wood? Every one of those necklaces is different. And literally, Phil had over probably 100 different petrified woods in his collection. Yeah. And so some of those they're exotic, they're rare. And really kind of what we're doing on the petrified wood, we're running down to the last few of the material that we have. So we just kind of are combining everything together. But you can't even, that material was literally collected in the 60s and the 70s. So, I mean, I wasn't even out of high school when Phil was collecting that. I was still in high school. So, you know, I'm dating myself, but that's true, okay?
Forever young. Oh, thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. It's been a delight, and I hope you enjoy what you got. You made some incredible buys.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
you take care.
Jeanette.
Thanks for taking the time.
So, Jay, this is what we're going to do with your permission, sir. Since these are now all but sold out.
Oh, like you ever asked my percent. Oh, my God. You know, like he says that with a straight face, too. You guys, you or Steve never have asked my permission for anything.
I just hope you're going to say yes.
I'll cover for both of you.
It'll be so awkward
if I said no, right?
That'll be on YouTube. It'll go viral. Well, we are going to, because that's nearly gone, we're going to end the show with one last item. Perhaps one of the most compelling things that Jay has done in recent memory is the introduction of jade. Because Jay, you'd never done jade before.
No, you know, and